in the gap between episodes 6, Return of the Jedi, and 7, The Force Awakens, we are here discussing the interlude from Chuck Wendig's Aftermath Life Debt, the City of Binjai-tin, Nag Ubdur. If you will recall the various interludes on Chandrila and Wendig's Aftermath, you might recall Tracine Kane, a news reporter, and her Trandoshan camera operator, Lug. While the mandates of the Holonet have changed with the growing Republic control of systems, they were free to broadcast the real story about the ongoing war efforts. Tracine wanted to be on the front lines, so they assigned her to the front lines on Nag Ubdur. They are on this outer rim planet, a planet strip mined for zirconium, an essential compound in durasteel. The Empire does not want to release control of the system, so they are fighting hard. Tracine sets up an interview with a private in the New Republic Army. They talk about the activity from the day before, when the New Republic was able to take over the Gavne Ridge, where they encountered Imperial forces. We find that this faction of the Empire, which is cut off from the main governing body, is acting on its own, and as such has gone a bit crazy, with large-scale massacres instead of targeted strikes. As the interview segment wrapped up, Tracine instructs Lug to climb to the highest point to get an uplink set up so they can send this footage through to the Holonet. It was then that panic raced through them as they hear the sound of TIE fighters, a dozen of them, coming in towards their position. But these TIEs were not firing on the city with their lasers. They were crashing into the planet's surface with large explosions, suicide pilots flying to cause maximum damage. They kept coming over and over again. Tracine takes cover and closes her eyes until the whole ordeal is over. When the explosions stop, Tracine raises her head and sees the panic of the survivors of the attack. She sees the private who she just interviewed, arms sheared off from TIE shrapnel. It was then she remembered her camera operator, Lug. She went searching for him, but it was too late. Lug was gone, crushed underneath the metal fragments of a TIE. Tracine mourns the loss of her camera operator. As soon as she is able to pull herself together, she grabs her cam droid and begins to film. This is Tracine Kane, Holonet news reporter, embedded with the New Republic 31st. And I'd like to tell you about a friend of mine. A friend the Empire just stole from me. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to keep up with all the insight and analysis found here at Star Wars The Canon Explained. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Leave your comments and questions about this story or any elements of the Star Wars canon below. Till next time, may the Force be with you.